Oh, I don't know why it's so dark. What's good, YouTube? It's a Christ Survived in Prophecy, and I'm back again with another reaction video. This time I said that I was gonna go through the whole entire list of my NFL draft that I did April 27th. Now, obviously, the trades I just crossed it out as the draft went on. You know what I'm saying? Because I already had, as you can see, I already had all my picks. It's just that the trades threw me off. You know, there was like a whole bunch of a few trades, but I just crossed them. The teams that was at, like say, the Giants was at 11. I just crossed it out and put the Bears, and I thought the Bears was gonna go offensive tackle, so they wind up taking a quarterback. So I was wrong about that. So today's video is basically I'm gonna go take you through the first 32 rounds, or 32 picks, I should say. The only two teams that did not have a pick in the first round was the Seahawks and the Chiefs. Those are the only two teams that did not have a first round pick. So it sucks for them. But anyways, man, so let's start off with the first pick. Jaguars taking quarterback. I was right about that. As you can see, I put the right and wrong, you know. X means that I got the pick right. Little dash means I got the pick wrong. You know what I'm saying? So Jets pick quarterback, I was right on that. 49ers pick another quarterback, I was right on that. Falcons pick the tight end, I was right on that. Bengals took a wide receiver, I was right on that. Dolphins took a wide receiver, I was right on that. Lions took an offensive lineman, I was right on that. The Bears taking a quarterback, I was right on that. The Eagles taking a wide receiver, I was right on that. The LA Chargers taking a offensive tackle, I was right on that. The Jets taking an offensive tackle, I was right on that. The Patriots taking a quarterback, I was right on that. The Vikings taking a tackle, I was right on that. And then after that, the Patriots taking Cardinals taking a running back, I was wrong on that. They took a linebacker. The Los Angeles Raiders taking a tight end, I was wrong on that. They took a tackle. The Dolphins at number 18 taking the tackle, I was wrong on that. They took a defensive end. Washington football team, they took a cornerback. I projected them to take a cornerback. They took a linebacker. Okay, and then at number 20, the Giants. I thought the Giants was going to take offensive tackle. I was wrong on that. They took a wide receiver. The Colts took an offensive lineman. I was wrong on that. They took a defensive end. Let me see. The Titans. The Titans taking a. I had the Titans taking a wide receiver. They took a cornerback. The Steelers, I had them taking a wide receiver. They took a running back. Jaguars, I had them taking a running back. They took a wide receiver. The Browns, I had them taking a tackle. They took a cornerback. Ravens at number 27, I had them taking a wide receiver. They took a defensive end. Saints, I had them taking a running back. They took a defensive end. Packers, I had them taking a wide receiver. They took a cornerback. Bills, I had them taking a tackle. They took a defensive end. Ravens, again, I had them taking a tackle. They took let me see. Yeah, I think they took a linebacker, I believe. No, they took a defensive end. And then Tampa Bay obviously I had them taking an offensive tackle. They took a defensive end. So there was a lot of trades. Obviously, I got the Broncos wrong. I got the Broncos wrong. The Panthers wrong. The Eagles wrong. The Cowboys wrong, the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Dolphins, Washington team, Titans, Steelers, Giants, Colts, Jaguars, Browns, Saints, Packers, Bills, Ravens, and Buccaneers. I had them all wrong. And I had the Jaguars, Jets, 49ers, Falcons, Bengals, Dolphins, Lions, Bears, Eagles, Chargers, Jets, Patriots, Vikings, and Steelers. I mean, Vikings and Ravens all right. So if my math is correct, that's 12 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I was 14 out of 19 on my picks. Not bad. Because I thought a lot of offensive linemen was going to go off the board. I didn't think that they was going to pick so much defensive ends, but because I can't remember which draft class that was where there was a lot of offensive linemen went off the board. Because I think that class was a offensive lineman heavy, you know. So yeah, so that's my picks. I'm just gonna do the first round. I always do the first round. I don't necessarily do round 2 or 3 or 4, because the first round has more value than all the other rounds. So, so yeah. But yeah, man. There was a lot of trades. There was a lot of trades. The Jets moved up from 14 to get number. Yeah, the Jets moved up to number 14. The Bears moved up from 20 to 11. The Giants moved up from 11 to 20. The Eagles moved from 12 to 10. And that's pretty much it, to be honest with you. But I mean, obviously, trades was gonna happen at this point. You know what I'm saying? There is no question about that. It just threw me off. I didn't expect that many trades. The only trade I expected was the Giants and the Bears. So that one caught me off guard. But yeah, man, it was. I mean, listen, to talk about the Giants. Tony, like I know, I see a lot of people on Instagram and Facebook saying that, oh, Tony's better than Odell, and some people saying, oh, Tony is liking the Odell. Like, no, he's not. You can see their games is very similar. Yeah, they have a similar stature, but they play like Tony is just different. You know, well, he's 5'11". Odell was like what, 5'10". So they both the same in stature, but Tony plays bigger than he actually is, and obviously that's no knock on Odell. Odell was great when we had him, but he wasn't like I've seen his highlights. Like I actually had to compare the two. Like I took some of Odell Beckham Jr.'s rookie year and second year, and I watched it, and then I watched a little bit of Tony's, highlights in Florida, and they're totally different. And the reason why they're totally different is because Tony Tony is not the one to outrun you. You know, like as soon as he catches the ball, he's not boom off to the races. Tony is the type of person that he's gonna make you miss. He's gonna make the first person miss instantly. He's like kind of like a rubber band, like Sean O'Hara said. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like a Tony the Tiger running rubber band. Like he's gonna make you miss. He's gonna make the first 5 3 people miss. Odell Beckham Jr. wasn't like that. Odell Beckham Jr. was that type of person or was a type of receiver just to outrun you. Like as soon as like if he gets cornered by like 3 4 players, he's probably either going to either go down or go out of bounds. But Tony Tony is that guy. As soon as he sees like three people, he's just gonna try to, make a miss any way possible. You know what I'm saying? I remember that game against South Carolina where he just broke like three tackles. Now, obviously, people might say, "Well, that was just poor tackling," but hey, you get it how you live it. You know what I'm saying? You get it how it comes. Like he's gonna make the first person miss. That's just his mentality, you know what I'm saying? And after that, he's just probably going to get like 15 or 20 yards. But again, that's probably going to come back to haunt him because, yes, I know you're trying to make that right play. I know you're trying to be Superman and stuff. But one knock of that ball, that's all it takes is just one knock, one wrong hit. And that ball might be coming to fly out. Like, let's say it's a crucial game and the Giants need this game to, you know, be in playoff contention, and he catches the ball and he tries to do too much with it, and he doesn't go out of bounds or he doesn't give himself up, and he tries to get those 15 extra yards, and he winds up fumbling the ball, and the other team recovers it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing he has to learn. You know. Other than that, he's very explosive with the ball in his hands. But like I said, and I'm not gonna talk about it too much because the pick is in, the pick is done. There's nothing that we can do to just look forward to the next pick. You know what I'm saying, which is tonight. But he's gonna have to learn how to not do too much. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously Odell was explosive with the ball in his hands, but he wasn't that explosive. Like, come on, if the tape don't tell you nothing, I don't know what will. Like, you see the way Odell Beckham Jr. plays. He tries to outrun you. That's just his game, you know? Like, he's kind of like a cheetah. Like, he doesn't want to get hurt because he knows that his legs are his pride and joy. You know what I'm saying? So he just gets down, or he just gives himself up, or he goes out of bounds. That's not Tony's game. Tony's game is he's really going to make you famous, or he's trying to embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? Like there was this one play where he actually bent his knees to the ground, and then he got back up, and then he just ran for like 20 yards. But again, that's going to come back to haunt him because he doesn't know when to give himself up, or he doesn't know when to play for another down. That's the only problem I have with him. He does too much all the time, and you don't need to do that. Just get that couple of yards, go out of bounds, keep the drive going. Because if he does all that extra stuff and a defender come flying and pop the ball out, you know. So that's the only issue I have with him. Other than that, he's a very good punt returner. He has great hands. I know people say that he has inconsistent hands, which is not true. But and then he has skills as a running back, as a wide receiver. And then another thing is his durability. You know what I'm saying? He missed a lot of games in Florida. So that's another question mark. But again, if he can stay healthy all 17 games, then he's gonna be a playmaker. Now, will he win Rookie of the Year? I think Rookie of the Year is probably gonna go to Trevor Lawrence because I know Trevor Lawrence is gonna start Week 1 anyways. There is no sitting behind. The years of rookie quarterbacks sitting behind is over. You see Patrick Mahomes. He only sat behind Alex Smith for like a year, and then after that, next year he started. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson, who did he have to sit behind? Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco was out before Jackson got the starting job. So now that's just how teams operate. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not mad at the pick. I'm not gonna sit here and bash the pick. I just think that we should have picked a defensive end. We know we have problems on defense. You know what I'm saying? We were tied worse. We had 12 sacks last year. 12. You know, we were 27th against the pass. We was ranked fourth against the run. I think it's probably going to get worse. I think teams are now going to schematically scheme us, you know what I'm saying, defensively, knowing that the pieces that we lost in the offseason, I think we're going to go from fourth to probably like 16th. Our defense is going to suck next year unless we just go all out on defense in these last 7 rounds yeah, 7 rounds or 6 rounds because we don't have a seventh pick. So unless we just go all out defense, I don't see, or we might just probably go two offensive linemen and then the rest is probably going to be defensive players. Because right now we're just too loaded. We're just good on offense, you know. I mean, we can add another tight end, you know what I'm saying, in case, you know, Evan Ingram or, you know, Rudolph gets hurt, you know what I'm saying? So I can either see an offensive lineman, a defensive player, or another tight end, you know. But you know, we pretty much set on offense. I don't think we need any more offensive because we got the running backs we need. We got the receivers. Like I said, we can add one more tight end. Now we just need to focus on the defensive side. Get a couple of running backs. Get a couple of receivers. I say couple. I say couple so wrong. I don't know if it's just my New York accent. I just say couple, you know. Yeah, we just get a couple of receivers, not receivers, defensive ends. We get a couple of cornerbacks. We get a couple of you know, linebackers in the fifth round. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. But yeah, so I mean, we'll see what day two brings. So yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time. Take care of yourself and each other.